Hello everyone and welcome back to Charwell, the Farming Agency Edition. Now today is Halloween, however I am not doing any kind of Halloween special because it's mid-spring on this series and on Cantabria it's midsummer, or start of summer, so it seems a little bit silly to do some kind of Halloween thing, but happy Halloween. So I am currently driving down to the farm in the T6. The time is on ×1, it should actually be on ×15 now. We've got currently a worker up in field 13, the top corner, who is cultivating that field. We are heading down to field 61, I think, because we need to refill the seeder. But we're refilling the seeder in a slightly different way to usual. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about once we get down there. So there's the big Fent, our kind of ridiculously oversized Fent, to be honest, but he's good fun. So, oh my goodness, this trailer is really heavy. I'm trying not to give too much away. I think if we go in here, this will be okay. We just need to get off the road. Perfect. And we can drive through the bushes, because of course that's normal. But what I have installed is something called Realistic SEEDER. So if we have a quick check, you can see what I've got here: canola seeds, wheat seeds, alfalfa and canola seeds. What this means is that we actually have a seed packet for every type of crop we're going to grow, and this is actually supported by default by Charwell, by the map, which means all of the how would you call them? All of the non-vanilla crops, are actually included in there. I think I'm on a bad angle here. Let me get back into position. Okay. Now, with no depth perception, this is quite difficult, I have to admit. Is that the right position? No, I'm a little bit off. Oh my goodness. Of course, coming straight in would make things easier. There we go. So let's just unstrap that guy. Unrealistically fly over the top, of course. So we've only bought a couple of bags of seed for now, the ones that we actually need. Now I believe fixed pallet, okay. Wow, okay. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. It could just be that it's incredibly heavy. So we'll get this guy filled up, and I can demonstrate exactly what this mod does. So, refill with wheat seeds. We're taking the seeds from there. And just let them fill up. And these seed pallets don't cost any more than the base game, to be honest, so it's quite good. Right, there we go. So now, if I press Y, is it? Yeah, Y normally change the crop. I cannot change the crop type. It is fixed as wheat. So that basically means that we have to have seeds for what we want to grow. It's a bit more realistic, and I like it. I like it. So we're going to get this field seeded here with wheat. This is our last wheat field. which is good. That will be all the wheat done for the year. And the only thing we'll have left to do will be the everything else, basically, which there's a lot of. So I think we'll do this as a time lapse straight from the off, or maybe I'll jump cut. Let's get started at least. So we'll get the wheat to put in. You'll recognise this field as the one which was ploughed last time. It has been cultivated just to try and obviously get things ready. We don't need to cultivate because we've got a direct drill, but I don't like running the plough, the direct drill directly over the top of the ploughed land. I know I can, but I'm not keen on it. I don't think it's a good way to go. And I've also been watching some videos, so I'm going to give a big shout out now to Scroft Gaming, who has done some really awesome videos explaining all of the different crop types that you get in the Maize Plus, as well as explaining how the forage extension, the Maize Plus forage extension works, and the horse extension, which is built into Charwell as a default thing. He's done a really awesome job of explaining all of that, and I now understand what's going on a little bit better, and there are also some cool things that I'm going to show you as we start getting into this. But yeah, we've now almost done a lap around the field. We did obviously extend this field slightly where I ploughed, which was a good thing to do, I think. I think it was worthwhile. And yeah, I know it's kind of overkill a bit to be using a tractor of this size on this seeder, but to be honest, it's all we had available. It was this or something too small, so I went with too big. So yeah, I'm going to now jump cut to this field being almost done. Last little bit to do then, and that will be the field finished. So you can notice as well that the fast track has finished. We're going to have to, of course, get that sorted. What I'm going to do now, though, is have a look at where else we need to plant, or at least where else we can currently plant. So we have got fields 16 and 54 can be planted with canola. That should be done now, to be honest. So 16 and 54, where are they? Okay, 16. Oh, 16 is the very big field at the top, isn't it? Yes, that's quite a big field. And 54. 54 is here. Okay. The good news, by the way, is these two didn't germinate overnight. They're still planted. So that means these three fields, hopefully, will all become growing at the same time, and they'll all be harvestable at the same time. That's good. So field 54. Let's go and do field 54 next. Of course, I'm going to have to come back for the second. How are we going to do this? Okay, yeah. Let's just get down to the field first. I think we're going down here. We are indeed. Yeah, so basically, we're going to have to go and get the whatever it's called. I've completely forgotten the name of it. The seed trailer, yeah. Because we're planting canola, and canola is not what we have got in here at the moment. Now, how do we get into that field? Let's have a look. I would guess somewhere up here on the right. Yeah, so we've got wheat in here now, and wheat is no good. I think that section there is our yard. A little bit of a yard extension is good. So So yeah, how do we get into field 54? I really hope I haven't gone the long way round. That is not it, no? Oh no. This does not look good, does it? This looks like I might have gone the wrong way. Okay. Let me go and find the entrance. Right, here we go. This is the field entrance. So let's just hop out. Get into here. Now, this is something I wanted to show. So, this is harvested crop, as you can see. Now, there's something that Scroft Gaming called Crop Destruction V2. I don't know if that's the real name, but if we drive through here, you will see something that is a little bit different. So, there we go. Just drive through a little. There we go. So, let's have a quick look. Notice the ground texture. That is not just tyre tracks, that is actually changed. So you can see it here. I can't zoom in any further. You can see there are some marks. Basically, the crop destruction will also destroy this harvested thing. Now, all it's doing on that is changing the texture very slightly. It's not doing anything. You obviously don't lose a stage or anything like that. But I think that's cool. So that's our wheat. I probably shouldn't have done that in that way. Okay, let me go and get the supply trailer and bring it back. Here we go then. So, getting a bit more crop destruction done. Just, you know, for the fun of it. So, what do we need to do now? We need to grab ourselves some canola. Which, is that canola on the top? It is, yes. Okay, I think that's attached. Way! I actually managed to do it for the first time. Amazing. Okay, so let's just lift that off. Yeah, it's very... These pallets are really, really heavy. I should be doing this with front weight, I think. Yeah, I really should. Look at this balancing act. You know what? Let's just tip that by there. Yes, so realistic. Right. And then we can come around here. And I'll do this bit in third person just to speed it up a bit. Whoa. That was a little drastic, I will say. So, these seed pallets, very heavy. Should be doing this with a weight on the back. But we now know that, so that's fine. I think what I'm going to have to do is put... Whoa, there we go. It's so heavy, I'm skidding out of control. Let's just put that by there. There we go. Right. It's getting refilled. Start the engine, of course. Oh, the tractor talks to me when I get in. That's cool. So, we're refilling with the canola. That's good. And that's us empty, oh, full even, from canola. So we need to get the fertilizer in, but first of all, let's just quickly get this guy to move that pallet back onto the truck, I think, onto the supply van, which you're probably all wondering where it came from, because you didn't see me buying that. I just decided that we really needed some way to get our supplies to and from the shop, and how to move them around the farm. I said, well, let's just get something simple. Okay, this is not going well. There we go, sorted. Okay, just strap that back on. Grab this guy and get him hooked up. It is of course raining once again, which is not really the best weather for doing any work in, but we don't have much choice, to be honest. So yeah, we need to get things seeded or we're going to miss the opportunity to do it. For now, I'm just going to park this guy by here. I think that should be okay. We're in the direction of oncoming traffic. I don't want to leave the hazard lights on because that's just going to drain the battery. So, this was barley. It will now not be barley. Instead, it's now going to be canola. Okay, that was nice and simple. So I think we'll start just by here, near the door, the gate even. Or maybe just over here actually. Switch him on, drop him down. We are missing bits very slightly. Okay. So, that's working well. Direct drill, of course, makes this kind of work much easier. There we go. So, easy peasy. Very easy to get this job done, and this field isn't massive, so it's not going to take that long. So once again, I think I will do a little jump to near the end, and we will move on to something a little different. Well, the rain is still coming down pretty hard, but we are now almost done with the seeding in this field. There's not much left to do at all. And then we're going to have to go and get the silage bales. So we're going to collect those up and bring them back down to the yard. I honestly have no clue where to put them at the moment. I haven't really thought of a good place to keep those bales. Of course we need to put them somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm sure we can find a good place. This seeder does make life, a lot easier, I have to say. Not having to cultivate everything, yeah, bit of a godsend. Okay. Now, do we have a small bit here? I think we do. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, there is a tiny, tiny patch left, but I'm pretty sure we can live with that. Just see it there as we go past. Yeah, that's a pretty much of a nothing patch. Right, so we do need to get out. We need to go and put the seeder back in the yard. We are, of course, going to actually need this guy later. I will be seeding field, what did I say? 54 and 16. Field 16, I will be seeding it off camera to get that job done. But for now, we'll just go and park this guy in the yard. And, ooh. No, it's okay. I've got this entrance here, haven't I? This is the good entrance for the seeder, actually. There we go. Now, we get to have fun trying to put this guy into the shed, because as you might remember, I really struggled last time getting him in. But that time, we managed to get it straight in. I'm amazed there. Okay. So, leave this guy here. So, we need to get a machine to do the bale collecting. No, you know what? I'm going to take this guy. Let's get down to the shop. Thank you. I don't know if you can hear it. It says Willkommen something. I think it's welcoming me to the Fent system. Right, down to the shop. Right, let's decide then what we're going to get. I'm going to buy, if I can, because I know that I'm going to be getting a lot of bales. You know, I'm going to be doing them a lot. So I think it's better to buy something. So what have we got? We can't use an auto trailer, that's cheating. We've got that guy that takes 8. We're making more bales than 8 each time, so I think that's silly. Those two are square, that's circle, that's 24 bales for each. And that one will stack them vertically, that one will stack them lying down. Vertically is of course more expensive because it's easier to keep them. These are silage bales, so actually stacking them vertically would be quite good. And we're probably going to be making predominantly silage bales anyway. So, what options we got? Trelleborg or Michelin? Ooh, I'm going to go with the Michelins. So, 73,000. That is, yeah, pretty expensive really. But I really can't make out the noise. I might have to try and find the sound file and see what she's saying, because I cannot make out what it is, and it's starting to bug me a little. So, we've got our lovely Anderson DLC collector. Let's get over to that field, and we can get it all, yeah, start getting everything picked up. Here we are then, and this hopefully is going to be a chance to demonstrate something else, because you can see here the grass is, I don't understand why, amazingly it is ready to harvest again. It's only 33% though, so we could leave it another stage, but it's ready to harvest, which means I think if I understood that amazing explanation I was talking about in the video by Scroft, I drive over the grass. What is happening? It could be, I go to the grass, turn it on. No, nothing's happening. Okay, so basically the crop destruction will actually reduce the growth stage of the grass, but it appears it's not doing that because the grass is kind of not ready. So that's why, yeah, he's not going to actually demonstrate it for me properly. But let's get these bales collected. I think this one is vertical. I really hope it is. I haven't just wasted time. I have never used this machine actually. This item from the Anderson pack. I've used the one which does the kind of sliding. Oh, great demand at grain sell point. I guess it's for everything that we don't have. It's for canola. Oh, right. Well, we'll have some canola next year if you can give us a great demand then. That would be nice. So I think if I remember correctly, it was 21 bales we got from this field, which means it should all fit on this trailer nicely. So we'll just get them all picked up quickly. And then I was really hoping to do some spraying, but this is not the right weather. So I think what we could do instead is just buy the sprayer and get that set up. Because, yeah, in this rain, it's not particularly realistic to actually spray. So I think I'm going to have to wait. You know, I'm trying to be realistic. There are certain things that you just can't be realistic with. It's very difficult. But when it's raining, not spraying, you know, kind of makes sense. So I should avoid it, really. The lovely, lovely bales. In fact, let's have a quick check, because I wrapped these yesterday. Grass silage, 28 hours to go. Okay. We need this so that we can actually bring our cows and buy some more. We've got cows that are due to be arriving from Geiselsberg, only a couple of them. I'm going to buy some more when they do arrive. So we need to make sure we've got some feed for when they get here. Because of course, if they don't have any feed, they will die straight away. So it would be really useful if we could make sure we actually have some. Now, where are the rest of our bales all down here? Because I don't see any anywhere else. I'm sure it said there were 28. Have a quick check, because I haven't made any other bales, so it should still show up. 21, sorry, yeah. Okay, maybe this is all of them actually. Yeah, there's one up there. So that's 18, 19, 20. Yeah, that's all of them. I don't know. I just thought there were a lot more for some reason, even though I knew there weren't that many. I think I'm going crazy. So this was a good machine to do this in, actually, because he's not struggling with the weight of all these bales, which I'm glad about. I was a little worried that we might be struggling, you know, having so many bales on one trailer. It does get quite heavy. So, let's get that guy loaded up. And we'll get him folded. Now I think, as this is going to be feed for the cows, the best place to put it is probably down at the cow farm. The only thing is, the only problem I can see, this is quite a long trailer, and the cow farm is quite tight. Yeah, we're going to struggle a little, I think, but you know, we can do it, it's just going to be tight. So, let's get out of here. There we go. Is it that way? Please tell me it's that way. Yes, yes it is. I'm just going crazy. Right, let's get over to the cow farm and we'll see how easy / difficult it is to actually get this done. Okay, we are at the cow farm. So now we just have the fun job trying to very carefully get our pretty big tractor, as well as our fairly large trailer, through this tight yard. Oh, just about did that, I think. Keep going straight, make a last minute swing. Oof. That was close. So I think that there is going to be a pretty perfect place for storing bales. So let's get in there. I've just noticed that big A on the frame. That's pretty cool, I like that. Now I don't know how tall this is going to be, so we might struggle a little bit here getting him in. Let's go to the outside view for this, so we can see better. So. Oh no, okay. So, it doesn't do it as I thought at all. Which means we should... How do we abort unloading? X. Okay. So because the arm is going to stick out, we'll put them on that side instead. Just wait for the arm to fold back in. How do I get the arm to fold back in? Okay. It appears we're going to have to play a little game here. Right, there we go. Let's do this again now. Come on. Our lovely new equipment is being smashed to pieces slightly. Now we can unload. So it doesn't stack them vertically. Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing at all. It probably would have been easier if they had been stacked vertically, but they haven't been. Right. I think, I'll let that guy fold up. I think we're going to actually just leave this guy here. We need to take the tractor back, but I can just put the bale loaded wagon into here. Doesn't matter if I block that gate because we have no cows at the moment, so you know, there's not really anything to block. Right, I will get back to the farm and we can go to the shop and pick up a sprayer. Okay, down at the shop then. Now, we're actually going to get 2 sprayers. Obviously we're only going to get 1 right now, but we will be getting 2. The reason for this is we have got a bit of a mix of fields. We've got 79, which is pretty large, 13 and 16 are quite big, and 56 and 55 are fairly big. But the cluster of fields around here are all quite small. So the 2 sprayers I'm going to get are this guy here, very, very small capacity, but only 12 meter width. Very easy to get it around the smaller fields. The other one I'm going to get is this one, which this is going to be good for the big fields, 36 meter width, 10,000 litre capacity. This will do everything very nicely. We can get a different set of tyres. Ironically, all of the tyres cost us money. Okay. We will go with the narrows because that's just sensible. And we've got a selection of colours. Kroger green. No, I think we'll go with the default. I like the default as it is, actually. So this is going to be on a long-term lease. 1,600 a day. I'm pretty sure we're going to make that back. Now, we're obviously going to need to get ourselves some fertilizer. And because I'm running Wobsters, I believe it's Wobsters. Please correct me if I'm wrong there. But as I'm running the manure system mod, we can fill this guy up properly. And like I said, we're not going to be using this today because of the rain, so instead I'm just going to get it all filled. So we need to get ourselves some pallets. Now, fertilizer. This is the best fertilizer, but it isn't compatible with the manure system mod. Yeah, I know. That's Luprasil, we don't need Luprasil. That's the seeds. Okay, so we are going to have to use these ones. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That has cost us a small fortune. And if we go into here, we've got the fertilizer hose. And fertilizer, we'll leave it as blue for fertilizer, I think. Now, first test is, can we connect this hose anywhere? If we need to connect it, if it can connect, then we will get some kind of notice. Open cover. Oh, okay. So, I've got a feeling that... No. I've got super strength still turned on, apparently. And now I've got this thing stuck. There we go. So, yeah, I'm not seeing any location that I can attach it to, which probably means it's not compatible. No, okay. Well, that's fine, because other items that we have will probably be compatible. So we can just leave that there. Let's reverse up and get this guy refilled. Last tank going in. So what I need to do is decrease the spray rate. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be spraying today. Yeah, it's due to rain all the way through, so there will not be any spraying. This will be next episode's first job. We will spray some fields. For now, we're going to leave it here. I will get the other field ready. Which field was it that needs to be planted? Field 16, isn't it? Yes, field 16 needs canola. I will get that done off screen. So, for now, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.